Hey guys,
Hello.
here. I just was telling the other guys I love this show. I love the humor. I love the fact that, we get to see us enjoying being friends and all the foolery that comes with it. Justin, I love that your character is the one that's a little bougie, a little vulnerable, you know what I mean? And he just lives in that. Talk about
Mhm.
what it's like to play him because we don't get that, that guy all the time that owns it.
Right, right. I think I haven't said this before, but I kind of based this my I kind of based Wyatt off my older brother a little bit. He's a little bougie. I think you nailed it. He's a little bougie, but he's also a perfectionist, and he's also very on point with what he wants and what he believes. And I think that Wyatt is similar in that sense, and he also leads with a lot of curiosity, a lot of optimism, and he tries to instill that in his friends. And he gives people support, and he's really grounded in who he is, and he leads with love as much as he can, and he really loves his wife, and also has that really competitive streak in him, and I think that's the perfectionist in him. That's where that bouginess comes. But yeah.
See, I love for your character. Yes, we're talking about your looks, but we're also talking about how, your love interest, he's getting called on the carpet for, not taking his time, and she's not more or less falling for it. Talk a little bit about that.
Um, Say that you kind of cut out a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Talk a little bit about like the women on the show because it's not as, you know what I mean? They're a vital part. They're not just there to be, the cute girls. And
The love interest. Yeah, yeah,
you know what I mean? They're not just there like, okay, we have guys, we need some girls.
right, right, right. No, I think well, first of all, I think Nikki's character was obviously super vital, and you see that in the first episode. But what I love about Nicole's character is the special bond she has with her brother, and how she's this like sex positive professional who's living her life exactly how she wants to. And then we bring Faye in, and then Faye's kind of this fun quirky kind of character who isn't going to fall for Noah's like romanticism off the bat, but instead is more interested in creating a friendship with Nicole. And I think, what I do love about the show is that, these are not stereotypical, like girly characters who, worry about what they look like and blah, blah, blah. There's more substance to Nicole and Faye. And I think as the season goes on, you learn more about them and you get to see their relationship and their sisterhood grow, which is really beautiful as well.
I mean, I love that part because, initially you think, oh, it's there for Noah, but Noah is having to learn that in his relationship woes, right? He's the problem because he's always, we yell at women who are like, they meet a guy and they start planning a wedding. He's like the male version of that. And they're like, bro, you need to like,
Chill.
spend some alone time. You need to like, you know what I mean? Like it's just a lot when he meets your character, where you're just like, bro, we just literally we haven't even figured out if we had like the same colors. So I really like that. Justin, I was saying, like, I love the male vulnerability part of the show. I love how the men are like, on each other about exposing those, not necessarily flaws, but those other moments, and how humor is used to talk about a subject we don't talk about as Black people enough,
Right.
allowing Black men to be vulnerable. How did you feel about being able to tap into this kind of like taboo subject?
I was very grateful to get to touch on it, because I think it's something I hold very dear to me. We had, I guess, a couple of episodes. One was like self care. I think that was the second episode, where Gracie was introduced, and then the fourth one, I believe, was the fourth one was going to therapy. And so we got to touch on it a few times, but I think it's very important to me because I think it's something historically people of color have not been able to address in a healthy way. And I know in my personal life that's been a big part of my life of addressing sort of the traumas and whatever is going on personally in a healthy way. And I think that this show is able to engage it in a very fun way, but also in a very heartfelt and sincere way. And so it's been a great blessing to be able to touch on it.
Absolutely. And one of my all-time favorite things, I love wine. I think wine makes everything better. So have you been able to just like, if you were you a wine drinker before that or not? And if so, like, did it make you say, hey, since it's a good part of this get together, why not, explore that for, of course, professional reasons?
Yeah. I was and am a wine drinker. In fact, the wine bar that Phil, our creator showrunner, went to and based this whole thing on is a wine bar that I've been going to for like 10 years. And so I've always kind of been into that like east side of Los Angeles wine scene. And so it was really fun to read that on the page and see it represented in a television show. Because I feel like so many times when shows are based in Los Angeles, you see kind of like the Beverly Hills part of it all, and you never really get to see like the more east of Beverly Hills, the like Silver Lake and Echo Park, Highland Park type areas. And so I'm glad we get to show that.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. What about you, Justin?
I'm not from LA, so everything was new to me, and I'm not very much of a drinker either. So it was kind of fun to kind of get to know some of these different types of wines. I know we eventually go to a location that's all about wine. I don't think I can release what I'll stop myself there. It's fun to like learn that's a method that people can really start like connecting, and not just like a party, have fun level, but like a level that's like, this is our round table. This is where we chop it up, and this is what we gather around. Some people it's food, but for this crew, it's wine. And so for me, it's been fun to kind of learn the different types of wines. I know that Gracie has a favorite wine, or is the orange wine you said?
Orange wine, a natural orange wine, or skin contact, as they also call it.
Nice. Thank you so much, guys. I love the show. I can't wait with the friendships and the craziness and everything is going. And hold out on Noah. He needs alone time. He needs to
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.